And the reason I took Illaoi mid is because I feel like she's actually stronger mid lane in my opinion, just because of how the tentacles can overlap with each other in the mid lane. And also during ganks you can have a lot more pressure and keep yourself alive by using your E on whoever's ganking you and then just running away, because your tentacles will automatically swipe at that spirit and they're not going to try to like zone you away from it, so they're just going to be chasing you, and then you can regen health that way, at least 5%. And yeah, I just think that the tentacle pressure she can apply is a lot greater. She's less susceptible to hard ganks in the lane, as well as the fact that most mid laners don't have high sustain, as some top laners might. And yeah, that's why I picked Illaoi mid. You know, if you notice, I'm actually running barrier, and the reason for that is because I don't want to die to early pressure, and I feel like in team fights, barrier offers me a lot of utility in that the longer Illaoi survives, more damage she does. And she is prone just to her kit being not ensured sustain. Like, the sustain isn't ensured, so I have to make sure that I have some way of keeping myself alive in a fight if I do miss my initial abilities. So for my starting item, I'm going to be running a longsword, and actually no, I'm going to go for a corrupting potion. I just like the item way too much. I think it's really strong, it gives me a lot of sustain in the mid lane, and yeah. So I'm going to go ahead and plant my tentacles in the mid lane, and yeah, it should be difficult for Xerath to clear them without getting some kind of pressure applied to her while she's trying to clear them, or he's trying to clear them. Sorry about that, just had to type to someone, not even know I'm streaming. But yeah, I'm actually running a, as for my runes and masteries, I'm running flat HP quintessences with armor seals, or no, scaling HP seals, flat magic resist glyphs, and flat armor reds. And the reason for this is that Illaoi doesn't need a lot of damage early game, which is why I don't need the offensive runes early game as well, which is why I'm going for this build. And I also feel like this build allows me to do better in the early game, and Illaoi scales with her tentacle smash very well, and that when you level up your Q, it makes it so your tentacles just do a lot more damage, and the scaling ratio is a lot higher as well. And that's why I went for this. Okay, maybe that tentacle placement was a bit aggressive. Yeah, I'm just going to take that. In the mid lane, I think I just kind of have to concede those tentacles, unfortunately, with this matchup being hard for me to harass him back. Damn. What the heck, am I lagging? What the heck? Oh yeah, and then for my masteries, I'm running Strength of Ages. I just feel like it's a lot better on Illaoi, just getting that HP. And if I do end up building early damage or armor, it just makes it my effective HP pool a lot higher if I get those instead. Alright, so I'm racking up quite a large range minion wave, which means I can start applying some kind of pressure with my E ability, granted I land it. Down. Darn it. Ooh! Struggle. And now that we have more pressure, I can start placing them more offensively. Drive by. Wow, I am 0 for 4 I think on those. That really sucks. There we go. Alright. Sick. So I'm actually going to want to push this to tower now. And the reasoning for that is it'll apply a lot of pressure to him so he can't cast as many spells while, yeah, like as you see right there, he took a lot of damage from that and a lot of pressure. Another one should be spawning soon. Yeah, so all those are so free. More pressure, more pressure, more pressure. And he has nowhere near enough regen to sustain himself. So, yeah, he should be forced out of lane. And because of that, or not. Nice. Yeah. So I'm actually not scared of a gank at all right now. So yeah, I'm effectively able to combat both of them at the same time just because I have such good zone control and I've been able to win those couple spirits. If my CSing was better, this would be a lot nicer. So I'm gonna go ahead and let my tendril go over there, my tentacle. And I know this Xerath has barrier, so there's no reason for me to like make some kind of aggro play. I'm able to control the lane just fine right now, and I have no problems with that. So I'm gonna go ahead and push this wave out because I know that Xerath doesn't have teleport. And hopefully I'm able to deny him some EXP and land these last hits. Nice. So this laning phase is going really well for me so far. And yeah. So I'm going to go ahead and go for the Jarm's Fist. You probably see me do this a lot, and I just think the utility of it is really strong. I'm not even going to worry about warding right now because I actually want them to gank me, as it would give me an advantage in the game if they were to gank me. So if this Xerath was smart, he would go ahead and clear these as soon as he could, as, yeah, there we go. As it just helps him in laning phase so much if he's able to kill those early. I really hope this guy's not coming for a gank, because I really don't need it. Alright, it's got a flash. That's okay. Didn't have to pay much for it either. So that's definitely like a really easy trade. And then I guess just for some awareness I can place a ward right there. Oh shoot, did not want my tentacle to go there. So I'm gonna want to did you go Chalice? Yeah. Oh no, he didn't go Chalice. He went for more AP. Wow, what a guy. Oh man. Really easy kill there. Well played by Hecarim. Just having that level of advantage helped a lot as well. Good dodges. Honestly, I think Xerath is such a hard champion to play. I think he needs so much CC on his team if she's ever gonna land of those abilities. But yeah, really free gank. I'm honestly so surprised that this Xerath didn't get more sustain in line. Damn. So trading blows definitely favors me. Go ahead and chug on some potions here. Oh, that's unfortunate. Good teleport gank. And it seems like Xerath has gone back to base, so I'm going to go ahead and push it out again, and just methodically try to get a lead here. And I see that they have a decent amount of magic damage as well as physical damage, but I'm not worried about physical damage as early, so I can go ahead and just get this component right here. As physical damage early is a lot weaker if they don't have any kind of assassins, and being that Lee's the only one, I'm not fearful of his damage because he's quite behind. So I can go ahead and just go for this magic resist item so that I don't get blown up by the Xerath, as that would be my greatest fear right now. If he actually snapped this, that was a really poor decision. He could have survived that. And there was no way I would be able to kill it. So that actually gives me a lot more lane presence, as I'm going to be able to spawn a bunch of tentacles on him. And yeah, mistakes were made, I think. Damn. I'm going to want to spawn a tentacle over here, because it gives me a lot more lane pressure than other places. Wow. Darn, I didn't time my tentacle well there. So yeah, you're seeing me making a lot of mistakes, but I'm learning, and yeah. Oh shoot, we see a Lee Sin going over there. Alright, sweet. Alright, now again I'm just going to push the lane in, as that'll give me the most pressure possible. And then I can just spawn a new one there. Oh, that was so greedy. Alright, and with that I'm just gonna go on and back. I have a good amount of money, and no reason to overstay here. As my mana pool is quite low, I need to make sure that that stays in the higher region. So I am gonna go ahead and go for the Black Cleaver now. It's a pretty weird build path, but I find it pretty strong. So good gank. Good job pushing Caitlyn out of that ult. So I didn't need as much help as my team gave me, and unfortunately they all paid a pretty heavy price for it, whereas I could have probably survived their engage and turned it on them. Because as you can see, I'm still pretty healthy, and it's unfortunate that my team died there. I definitely didn't need as much help as they offered me. Wow, that's really sad. And that actually gave me blue, which is a huge deal. Smart choice by Zach not to go in there. And now that I have blue, my sieging potential is pretty good. So they're chasing a little bit more than I would prefer, and that's the only reason they're really dying here. Otherwise, there's no reason for them to die, really.
My name is Illaoi.
He's gonna give me a spirit for free? Wow, he is. And then I can go ahead and back. Whew. Okay. So at this point, I'm actually gonna go for a Triforce, which is a little bit more aggressive, but the reason for that is because I'm having no issues with my HP pool, and I don't see that being an issue anytime soon. So I'm going to go ahead and get this item, as it allows me to do more damage, and the movement speed is nice as well. Maybe that was a bit aggressive of a flash. Ha ha ha. So, I was trying to help out Kindred there. But I guess he doesn't care about our marks, so whatever. In terms of CC, I'm not too worried about it, but oh man, I really don't think I want this Mark Treads. So instead, I'm just gonna go ahead and start working towards my Stark's Gauge. Yeah, I'm just gonna save it for that.
Life is the sweetness of fruit.
Wow. They gave that to us for free. Nice.
My God is not love. It is a kick in the pants.
So I'm just using that as a mobility spell right now, and I'm gonna just get a Tendril here. Free Spirit. And then go back and get my Stark's Gauge.
We are born knowing what we must how could I not only one man?
Yeah. So Lux did a good job there, getting that free route, and then allowing us to further the siege really easily. Darn. Alright, good. And we intercepted the wave just in time, so everything right here is going really well for us so far.
I'm hungry, I'm bored. Chase, chase, chase.
Maybe chasing a bit deep there, but nonetheless, went okay. Get wrecked. Alright, gonna go ahead and die for free here. And that was my Illaoi mid against Xerath. You guys all enjoyed.